Hey Rad Rev girls, welcome to Thursday, just a day away from the weekend. I really loved Deborah's devotion on Monday when she talked about confessing our sins and making sure that our heart is clean. When I read it for the second time, it made me think about my garden. Last fall, I tore out all my old flowers and vegetables and tossed them in the garden, just waiting for spring to come. Now when spring came around, my garden had some weeds in it that had grown up over the winter time. But my husband and I didn't want to take the time to pull all those weeds out. I mean, that's not any fun. So we got out our tiller and we just tilled them under and then proceeded to plant all our little lettuces and spinach and all our yummies. Well, the next week I came out to check on my garden, and what do you think I found? Check this out. It was full of all of those weeds. You see, we didn't take the time to pull them out, and what happened? They just spread more and more and more all over my garden. And you know what? Sin's like that in our life. When we're not brutal with our sin, when we don't pull it all out and get all of the roots out, it just spreads and takes over our life. James 5:16 says that we should confess our faults one to another. And you know what? I found that really works for me, that when I have sin in my life, when I confess it to a friend, the secret loses its power. And then I'm able to confess my sin to God and ask Him to take that away from me. And it's the beginning of me finding freedom from that sin. So I want to encourage you. Do you have some weeds in your heart? Do you have some secret that you're keeping? Don't let it sit there. Don't just pretend that it's going to go away and just try to act differently. You have to be brutally ruthless with that thing. Confess it to your parents or a youth pastor or a friend who follows hard after God. Confess it to God and ask Him to give you freedom over this thing. And I know He will, friend. He loves you so much. I hope you have a great weekend. Get outside and enjoy the weather if it's beautiful where you live, and I'll see you soon.